You know what, John? I really love Christmas. You know, it's a time of year for family and friends, fun and games, maybe even a Christmas film. Something like Tron Legacy.
Tron Legacy?
Yeah.
It's hardly a Christmas film, mate. I'm thinking more of James Bond, Moonraker or something like that.
And watching Tron Legacy, the imagination would just run wild with thoughts of having an actual Tron bike.
Yeah. And funnily enough, mate, I've always wanted to actually build a Tron bike, but I don't have the skills, well, the time, and necessarily the electronics available to actually make one. But where there's a will, there's a way.
All right, forget all that. You coming in for a drink?
No, I've got to go to the shop to get a few bits.
Oh, you have a nice Christmas, John.
You too.
Right there, John.
Hello, mate. That little conversation we had about a Tron bike, I thought, why not actually we turn it into reality?
Yeah.
So I was up all night with the soldering iron and went down to a local electronics supplier. And anyway, I managed to get hold of some various different LED packages that I reckon we can make this bike look really average in the daylight, and then at night, hopefully fool a few people into thinking we've got an actual Tron bike. How cool would that be?
Come on then, John. Talk me through what you've got here. What exactly is everything?
Right, OK, well, I managed to get these 2-metre long surface-mounted diode LED strips, if you like. They come in multi-colours. So if I turn them on now, look at that. They're going
Nice.
through it. Yeah, obviously, we want them in one colour, ideally blue. Now, these are self-adhesive, 2 metres long, and they've actually got a little control switch here. Look at that. How cool is that? Mode, demo, speed and colour, so we can change that, and also the speed and the brightness and everything. Now, they're kicking out a massive 4.5 volts. Well, sorry, that's how much the power they're draining. And that's inside of this handy little battery pack here. Now, I've also got a really thin lighting strip here. So check out that. You just might see a little bit of light there. 2 modes, well, 3 modes, constant flashing and faster flashing. But that is so thin. I was thinking about sticking that on your helmet. These are wheelie bright even. Now these are going to go around the inside circumference of the rim.
Oh, cool.
How cool is that? And we're going to attach that to the spokes somehow. There's a little screw there, so that's going to fix on. If not, then we can rely on the mechanic's best friend, electrical tape.
Right.
You do a wrap somewhere and I'll just do a straight line somewhere else. And
all right. I'm
sure someone else will tell us we've done it wrong anyway.
Okay, so we're going to put
True
the batteries...
GCN style.
True GCN style. Batteries up in the command centre.
Yeah.
The iGlow saddlebag.
Yeah.
What do you want to do with the top tube?
No, you can do that one.
Oh, right, okay.
Do you like how I've made you do this first, Chris? So if it goes wrong, it looks bad on you.
Get that going, get it stuck.
Yeah, I like how you've started off with the top tube so that when I've got the down tube, I'm in sort of the firing line from anything which does happen to come up. Thanks, mate. Drop it all. Drop it like it's hot. What is the Christmas break for if it's not for coming in here and sorting out our very own Tron bike?
I'm a little bit unsure as to how to even begin with the chain stays and the seat stays.
Yeah, I thought I'd leave that one to you.
Do I want to do it all in one go and try and twizzle it up to the crank? Or do
Twizzle
I
it? I like that word.
Twizzle.
Yeah.
Or do I want to go with the straight lines that we got at the front?
But at the front end of things, Chris, I'm thinking this battery pack here could actually be like the Di2 junction box. So what I'll do is tape the battery pack underneath the stem and then wrap the bars in these. I like chalk and cheese, us two, but it's quite, I like it. But it could be like there, like a climbing shift to look for the Di2. Oh.
You have that weird, awkward, like, wrap to make by the hood.
Yeah, figure of 8.
It's a bit like that here. John, look, around the drop heads.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know.
And you call me haphazard.
All right, so if I could have some electrical tape.
You may.
Yeah, there we go. I can just secure this nicely to the bars. It's looking all right, isn't it? It's not my finest work, and it's probably not your finest handicraft either.
Don't forget, it's only got to look good in the dark.
Yeah, that is true, yeah. Yeah, now I'm a little bit unsure of what to do next, because we've got 2 meters remaining. We've not done the non-drive side chain stay or seat stay. We've not done the forks.
How about we carry on with the wheels?
Yeah.
The LEDs in there. Then, when they're done, we'll turn on all the lights, turn off the studio lights, and then we'll see what it looks like.
Yeah,
see where the bike looks naked.
Yeah, make our decision on that. Right.
Happy with that?
Yeah, let's crack on then with the wheels, see what we can do. Attach my little control unit on the inside of the spokes. A little bit dodgy. You might have to use some more black tape, I reckon, for this to hold them on, mate. But
some zip ties.
Yeah. So I'm going for the interlacing, trying to keep it as close to the edge of the rim as possible. What I really hope, though, is that it can still get through the actual the forks and everything. Chris is dismantling the bike, it looks like.
Well, my first attempt was laughed out of the room, so behave, you two. So I'm going again. I've come up with a better idea this time.
The good news is this stuff's quite long, so if you do have a 36-inch wheel mountain bike, it probably do the circumference.
You wouldn't catch Ollie putting this on his bike, would you?
No, you would not. Oh, that looks good. It looks better than the first effort. Okay, mate. Right, so we've both done our wheels. I've got to say, I don't really know what you've gone for with yours, but...
What do you mean? It's a tri-spoke.
Is it?
Well, look at it. It's beautiful. It's a work of art. Although I quite like yours, to be honest.
Okay. I'll tell you what. Let's turn the lights off. So let's have them off, please. And, wow, look at it now.
Now, step back and admire, John, because when the wheel starts spinning, then it starts to make a little bit more sense. Look at that.
Tell you what, that looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
High five in the dark?
Yeah, high five in the dark. Wow, I bet that looks amazing with all these LEDs.
Right, what we need to decide is where this last strip of LEDs is going.
Okay, right. I think it's got to go on the forks.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good. That was unanimous. Simple. Don't want to go over any rough terrain, really, with all this. There we are then, mate. Stand back, admire the beauty of the bike. I think we should have one final look at it before it's actually taken to the street.
Oh, her maiden voyage, John. Come on.
Oh, check it out.
Spin the wheel, spin the wheel.
All right, it's spinning. Look at that.
I like the neon blue. It's a good colour.
Yeah, well, colour has always been my thing. Let's take it outside. Oh, come on, where is he? I really want to go on that Tron bike. It looks so cool. Everyone was saying, wow, look at that guy. Whoa, oh, steady on. That's the cheap bike to super bike.
It's not a cheap bike, it's a Tron bike, John.
Well, admittedly, mate, right, we did set the bar pretty high. Can we build a Tron bike? The answer is no, we can't. But by night, it could fool anyone.
It would.
And quite frankly, it did, didn't it?
It did. We've had quite a few gatherings of crowds around us, haven't we?
Yeah, and in daylight, it looks pretty awful. But like we said, at night, it looks all right.
It's designed to be ridden at night.
Yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. We've really enjoyed having a little ride around. Well, you have. I'm yet to have a go.
You can ride it to the pub for that drink we promised ourselves when we finished it.
Yeah, and I can enlighten you about exactly how it rides. Right, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, leave a comment for us down below, and also don't forget to subscribe to GCN channel, and also click the little notification icon below so you get alerted each and every time we put a video live.
And for more homemade creations from us at GCN Tech, click on your screen right now.
See you in the new year. Right, there's my crew. I'm gonna go and show off.
Off you go. Do you want the helmet?
Yeah, I better.
Then act cool, John. Act cool.
Act cool, all right. Cool.
Act real cool.
Cool. Could do with a leather jacket, really.